What's going on, guys? Rods Over Bricks here. So here's a little brass dune buggy I've been working on for the past few days, and really using nothing but these few tools here. And a little bit of brass from Hobby Lobby, but here it is in action. So as you guys know, on my channel, I always build usually with Connects, or I kind of make my own weird stuff, whether I'm using carbon fiber or balsa wood or brass. And the reason why I make this stuff is I think that there's a major art being lost in the fact that really no one, at least in the hobby world that I've seen too often, builds stuff on their own. I mean, yeah, they're designing it in CAD and using 3D printers, which definitely have their place. I mean, that technology is just fantastic. But I think when you work with the materials with your bare hands and you're learning how to form with, brass or aluminum or carbon fiber, I think it teaches you so much more than any kind of computer program ever could. Now, I do have a major background in metal fabrication. I make off-road suspension parts, etc. But everything that you're seeing on my channel, I'm purposely making sure I don't do with any major tools. I mean, every now and then I'll use, probably the most expensive tool I use is my 4.5-inch angle grinder from Harbor Freight, and I think it was probably like 15 bucks. Aside from that, I'm using just really cheap, little hand drills and X-Acto knives, scissors, pliers, and a $5 soldering iron. And I think that, a lot of people should try to build something this way, and it's not going to be great on the first try, maybe. Mine definitely wasn't. This brass car here is my second attempt. And you can see that the solders don't look that great, but they look better than the first one. And that's where all the fun is learning and getting better and improving. And I think that, the 3D printing, yeah, you can make probably better designs, stronger designs possibly. But keeping all your junk and all these little nuts and bolts and taking things apart and getting a few bucks worth of brass and just learning, I think is so much more valuable. So I'd like to, try to implore you guys to build with your hands, design something. And if you don't know how to work with it, that's what's so nice about YouTube and the RC community, is that there's probably someone out there that has and is really good at it. And there's so many lessons to be learned. I'm learning every single day that I do this. This buggy took me 3 or 4 days to build, about 4 hours a day. And I can't tell you how much I learned on this one versus my speed record car that I built a couple of weeks ago, the Mighty Mouse. And I think it's just so much fun to see something come to fruition, and learning how the materials interact with each other is just something no computer program can ever teach. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching and hearing out my rant. This buggy, so it's leftovers from an scx24 that I found at a thrift store. And as you guys saw it in action, it is remote control, 2S, fully independent suspension, front and back. Kind of a Tamiya lunchbox style suspension in the front, and then the same thing for the rear. But anyway, stay tuned in the future. Everyone skips my build montages, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of end the video here, and I'll show you guys it once it's all painted and built. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.